Hello, dear students. Welcome to I-Fal. My name is Teacher Nikki, and I am here to have another video lesson with you. So I am so excited to talk about a new topic for you today that will help you understand and construct better sentences using the English language. I know that these lessons will be very helpful for you to communicate using the English language that are grammatically correct and properly constructed, considering that we will be talking about some grammar topics. So I want you to concentrate on our lesson today, pay attention to our sample sentences, and please practice them very well even after the class. So let's go ahead and start our lesson. Let's go. So, for today's lesson, we will be talking about the second part of the future perfect tense. Okay, so in this lesson, we will be focusing more on the structure and the contraction that we use or we apply for this tense of verb. In our previous video, we already talked about the usages and the definition of the future perfect tense and its differences with the other future tenses. All right, so I want you to pay attention to those usages and also differences so you can use the future perfect tense accordingly and correctly. All right, now how do we make the future perfect tense? So this is the simple structure for that. So the structure of the future perfect tense is your subject plus will, then have, and then your main verb in the past participle. Okay, so this is the common or the positive structure. So we have the subject, will, have, plus verb in past participle. Okay, now let's take a look at these examples here to have a better understanding of the future perfect tense structure. So for positive, so let's see here. I will have finished by 10 a.m. Okay, look at your main verb, it is in your past participle. Next, you will have forgotten me by then. Okay, so again, for your positive sentence, you have your subject, will have, and then verb in the past participle. Now, moving to our negative sentences. She will not have gone to school. We will not have left. So as you can see, the structure for negative sentence is your subject, will, not, have, and then your verb in past participle. For question form, we start with will, your subject, your have, and then your verb in past participle. Example here, will you have arrived? Okay, next one here is, will they have received it? Okay, so as you can see, you start with will, but still you retain your have and then your past participle for the main verb. Okay, so I want you to please remember these three main structures of your future perfect tense for your positive or affirmative, your negative form, and the question form. Next one. Speaking of, we also have the contraction with future perfect. So when we say contraction, this is the short form. In speaking with a future perfect tense, we often contract the subject and will together. Okay? Sometimes we may contract the subject, will, and have all together, although this is not a very common form. Okay? We do not contract them all together normally. Okay, like for example, we have I will have, you contract the subject, okay, and have, contract the subject and have, it becomes I'll have. Okay, so you can also contract subject, will, and have all together, I'll. Okay, but we don't use that normally. You will have, we just say you'll have or you'll. Okay, next, he will have, she will have, it will have. He'll have, she'll have, it'll have. Okay? We will have, will have. They will have,
they'll have. So these are just the common contraction that we have for subject and will, and also subject, will, and have all together. Okay, remember the contraction for subject, will, and have all together is not commonly used, but we see it here. Okay, possible. All right. Now, let's see the examples. I'll have finished when you arrive. She'll have forgotten everything. They'll they'll had their dinner by then. Now for negative sentences, we may contract with won't or won't have. Okay? Like this. Anthony won't have arrived by then, or they won't have finished the car tomorrow. Actually, the won't have contraction is not a common one. It's kind of difficult to pronounce. So that's why we commonly use won't have, will not have, okay, instead. All right? Please.
So I hope you find our lesson today very helpful. So as I always say, the secret in making your communication skills in English better is constant practice. So I want you to please keep on practicing all the lessons that we've had in the past and even this present lesson. So I know that you can do it really well and you'll improve yourself eventually. So just keep believing in yourself and practice more, okay? Now, please stay tuned to our more lessons here in I-Fal, and please visit our website that I will flash on the next screen. I also encourage you to please subscribe to our classes because we have a lot of amazing teachers that will help you and guide you in improving your English skills. So once again, this is Teacher Nikki. So I'll just see you again on the next classes and video lessons that we're going to have. I know that we will have more amazing lessons in the future. So stay tuned and good luck. Study harder and I'll see you next time. Bye.